So last night, Sean Hannity over at Fox News thought that he was school journalist by pointing out all of the Clinton controversies mainstream media ignores. First of all, Fox News is quite literally as mainstream as they come. I mean, I can go to a damn pub in Boston, Massachusetts, or at TGI Fridays in Atlanta, Georgia, and Fox News is on the television. But I digress. Here's Hannity.
Now we're going to lay out the real scandals that you are not covering that you should be covering. If you were actual journalists, you would be.
Wait. Is Hannity saying he's a real journalist? Okay. Here's the crux of his argument, though. The Donald Trump controversy shouldn't be discussed because no one discussed the Clinton collusion with Ukraine.
Back in January, the Politico, hardly members of the right-wing conspiracy, published this explosive report, quote, Ukrainian efforts to sabotage Trump backfire. Now, the report there lays out how a DNC operative and Ukrainian government officials tried to aid and assist Hillary Clinton and damage Donald Trump.
Okay, before I even take the time to help Sean Hannity see the error of his ways, I need to expose what he's doing here, what propagandists always do when they don't have an argument. It's an informal logical fallacy called to quoque. To quoque is attempting to discredit the validity of the opponent's logical argument by asserting that the opponent's failure to act consistently in accordance with its conclusions. Simply put, Hannity is trying to discredit journalists saying, yeah, but you didn't cover Clinton's controversies. To quoque. Again, this is a standard tactic by propagandists, one that Sean Hannity uses so much so, and I shit you not, if you Google to quoque, a literal picture of Sean Hannity comes up in the results. You can't make this shit up, but I digress. Sean, you don't get to deflect from the fact that Donald Trump Jr. is an idiot who implicated himself by releasing emails that showed he fully expected to get the information that was, according to the emails, from the Russian government and connected to its desire to help Donald Trump's campaign. There is no deflection from that, period. So as you try as you may to sound fair and balanced.
So to be fair to you, the American people tonight, and we want to be balanced, we need to point this out.
This is right-wing propaganda, and this is what is consistently being done by the right. What the senior editor of the New Republic correctly identified as a case of whataboutisms. He said, quote, whataboutism is not an argument. For example, Jeff Sessions lies under oath. The right says, what about Loretta Lynch's meeting with Bill Clinton? Example, Donald Trump tried to convince James Comey to stop investigating Michael Flynn. The right wing will say, yeah, but what about Hillary Clinton's emails? Okay, so more important than Sean Hannity's propagandistic games, and even on the merits of the Ukrainian story, there is literally no comparison to what's going on with Donald Trump Jr.
Quote, Ukrainian efforts to sabotage Trump backfire. Now, the report there lays out how a DNC operative and Ukrainian government officials tried to aid and assist Hillary Clinton and damage Donald Trump.
Yes, Politico did report on possible collusion with Ukraine. But here are the obvious differences. Number one, there is no clear indication that the Clinton campaign solicited this information. In fact, the entire episode was the choice of a Ukrainian-American consultant for the DNC. Not even the DNC directly. A consultant got information on Paul Manafort from the Ukrainian embassy. A consultant. Clearly you have to see the difference. This random consultant is not the son of Hillary Clinton. This consultant is not the son-in-law of Hillary Clinton. This consultant is not the campaign chairman for Hillary Clinton. You cannot compare the direct line from Don Jr., Jared Kushner, and Paul Manafort to Donald Trump and the ridiculous number of channels this consultant would have had to go through to even have the remote possibility of implicating Hillary Clinton. In fact, the very article that Hannity was so loosely referencing even points this out. Quote, if the Ukrainian government did oppositional research in coordination with the Clinton campaign or the DNC, they knowingly accepted the information, he added, there is a possible foreign national contribution. But if the consultant was gathering information and passing it on, the question is who did work and what did the Clinton campaign and the DNC know? That's not clear from the report. What's more, the same exact report that Hannity is suggesting is clear evidence of collusion even points out that there is a clear difference between what happened with Hillary Clinton and Ukraine and Trump and Russia. Quote, there is little evidence of such a top-down effort by Ukraine. Longtime observers suggest that the rampant corruption, factionalism, and economic struggles plaguing the country, not to mention its ongoing strife with Russia, would render it unable to pull off an ambitious, covert interference campaign in another country's election. So I'm sorry, Hannity. Your big breaking news is nothing more than the quintessential example of propagandistic deflection to protect your beloved Donald Trump from the staggering stupidity that is Donald Trump Jr. But you can't tell Hannity that. He thought he was taking us to school.
Get out your pad and your pen. You may actually learn a thing or two.
Oh, no, Hannity. You're the only one who needs to take notes. And the first thing you need to write down is this: I am not a journalist. Write that shit down, homeboy. No matter how much you try to control the narrative by deflecting with whataboutisms and colloquy, the sad reality for you is that this Ukrainian Hillary controversy does not expose Hillary Clinton. It exposes you. I'm Benjamin Dixon, and this is Content.News, where we can tell the truth and not care who doesn't like it.